So we are a fully remote company. We're all around the world. And I noticed when I kind of came into this role, it took us a long time to write feedback to our hiring managers and along the whole process. So it's taking us too long really to get feedback back to the hiring team and then back to the recruiters and then back to the candidates. So it's slowing down our time to hire quite a lot. So I actually found Metaview through our ATS Ashby, who you have integration with. They sent me an email and I just checked it out and I was like, oh, it kind of sounds too good to be true. And so yeah, that's why I tried it out. So there's a few different things. I think the enhanced depth and clarity for hiring managers and recruiters. So recruiting teams can delve way deeper into technical abilities and accurately convey their competencies to hiring managers. So it's particularly vital when recruiters in general, we're recruiting on lots of different things, but we're not technical as much as we might, understand on a surface level. We can't actually have a level of expertise where we can convey everything that a front-end developer does day in, day out. So it allows us to really deeply understand what is happening with candidates and then convey that properly, but also what hiring managers are looking to assess along the process. Because I don't know, if I'm 8,000 miles away from my hiring manager, I don't know what's going on their interviews and I don't understand necessarily the questions that they're looking to understand, and maybe things that would be missed if we didn't have these transcripts, we didn't have these notes taken. So it allows us to really deeply understand that and have a full contextual understanding as well. But also I think the main thing is the comprehensive information retention that we get from our interviews. So we can fully engage in these conversations and not miss anything. It's so weird when you're on a Zoom interview and you're typing at 1,000,000 miles an hour on your other screen at the same time. It just feels really unnatural as well. So the second benefit of that is enhanced candidate experience, because it feels like talking to a human and I'm not worrying that, oh, I've forgotten to write that down, or just looking at a different screen. The world switched to remote recruiting. I was in the office for years before that. I just thought the candidate experience went down massively. So it allows me to actually just like talk like you and I are doing rather than trying to type or write. So hiring managers love it. As you can imagine, recruiting is not their full-time job, it is ours. So it's kind of expected that it takes us a little while to write things. But hiring managers have got a bazillion other things to do. So the feedback was awesome, really, really quickly. All of our hiring team basically said that it saved them hours. And they can even do it within Metaview, just write their feedback directly and it comes to us. And we're getting feedback within 10, 20 minutes from interviews now, which is just ideal for a recruiting team that works to time to hire targets. So if a recruiter does 30 interviews a week, it used to take us probably 20, 30 minutes to write the feedback. If you're being really comprehensive and making sure you get everything from paper or from your notes to your ATS, it can take, at least 30 minutes. And now it probably takes us 10 minutes. 100%. Sometimes when you're doing technical interviews, you feel like there's huge pressure to make sure that you don't use bias by missing certain things that it'd be really important for this candidate to be able to convey in order for them to do really well. And as recruiters, it's our job to facilitate a candidate doing really well. We want them to move all the way through the process. So I feel so much more relaxed now because I know that even if I maybe don't 100% remember something that they said, it will be conveyed to the hiring manager and it gives that candidate the absolute best chance at shining.